Yo, people, good evening. Welcome back to Danny AFC TV. I'm sure you'll have more than noticed I've had a couple of days out of the scenario. I've been a little bit busy doing a couple of other things, but shout out to all the real ones. As usual, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you is new. And yeah, it's almost time to up my game for a bit of a Christmas and New Year push. Let me see who I'm gonna screw with first. Shouts out to Mudrk. What's good, my brother? What is good, bruvs? Like, have Arsenal not learned from their extraordinary failure last season, last January, that made us, in fact, drop out the top four, and Conte's Tottenham bent us over from behind, and then took fourth place. Hence why they're a Champions League football team right now, and we ain't. We're a Europa League Thursday team. Now, hence the name of the title. Like, this Mudrk thing, it is getting more than boring already. Like, I know technically we haven't hit January, but feeling it as an MF now, like, this one's going to drag out. Like, the worst thing is for me with Mudrk, the dick blower. It's not even his fault, probably, but anyway, it's his club. We get it. I get it. The problem is Mudrk is the club are going to want a certain fee, and Arsenal, it's been more than put out there now. We will not pay anything over 38 or 40 million pounds. So if we're dealing with a 60 million pound player, for instance, I'm saying, and we've got 38, 40 to spend on this 60 million pound player, all you can do is do the maths, hope the club will accept add-ons, or you're going to have to move on to a different target. So I'm going to put this out there now. I'm going to make a quick statement on this because I love to be first on certain things. Everyone that said Mudrk is done, no, you're done. You know what I mean? You're done. Like, Mudrk is not done. Mudrk, we still, unbelievably, Mudrk, you're here with me. Looks like you're the only guy or anyone else, I don't know. We haven't even made a bid. There's been a load of talks. There's been a load of suggestions made. But as Shaktar have actually said, there has been no concrete offer from any club across Europe. So they're acknowledging that people are onto their talent, they're onto their prize asset, their possession, their fucking life and soul, whatever. But they've also acknowledged, listen, no one has actually made a bid from him. And it isn't only just Arsenal that have made inquiries. There is Real Madrid. Chelsea, I've kind of predicted in the next couple of days, I reckon could throw their name into the hat. Reason being, they just love pissing off Arsenal fans, and I do believe particularly me. And they're just piss takers in general, whether it's an Amari Hutchinson, now they want an Anwari next from our academy. Chelsea are just one of the biggest piss taking clubs across Europe, do you know what I mean? Now they want to do business like RB Leipzig. They don't want to be paying premiums for Haalands and for Farners no more. 70 million each is roughly, maybe 56 for Haaland, I get it. They want to be at the root of the source, you know. They want to be buying them kids and nurturing them for them couple of seasons to the first team. Maybe they need these couple of years, you dick blowers, at these clubs to actually become the talents that they are. Because Chelsea, let me wake your people up as well. You've had so many talents over down the years. Callum Hudson-Odoi was meant to be the next best thing since sliced bread, probably a better than Saka allegedly. Now he's chilling out in Germany for Christmas on loan. Do you know what I mean? Let's look at Nelson on loan in Germany. Fabulous, do you know what I mean? Done very well. Not as good as, say, like talents like Jude Bellingham, clearly, or Jadon Sancho. But this is just an overall, do you know what I mean? I have a keen eye on things in January. I'm now losing confidence if Arsenal are actually going to sign anyone. We're not a club that likes to do business in January. This is kind of clear. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to work this out. Like a little while ago, yeah, we have done the odd couple of pieces. We've got Arshavin in January. A few years later, we have got Aubameyang in January. But even down to the manager then, I fully hand on heart don't really believe Aubameyang was wanted by Arsene Wenger. I think this was more of a club signing, as they say, a club signing, as kind of like what Conte described the right back, the left back. Sorry, is he a right back or left back? The guy they took from Middlesbrough, he was on loan at Nottingham Forest, the right back. Oh, God, I can't remember his name. Shouts out to Mudrk and Yumi. But anyway, just to wrap this first 5-minute spree of basically the pissed offness from me, is I'm actually seeing it all happening all over again. I can honestly see Arsenal Football Club running through this January and not really having much to do with this transfer window. Now, I am going to remind you, clubs out there have got money to spend. Let's look what Chelsea are doing, for instance. They've got Broja, probably not even a real first-team regular at the moment, injured. Well, they've just went and replaced him twice. Do you know what I mean? Nkuku, David Fofana. David Fofana may go back to his team on loan for the rest of the season. No one really knows. Right about now, I don't really care. All I do know is Arsenal have got one striker to their name. Arsenal guys today played Luton Town. Did you know we drew 0-0 with Luton today? The mighty Luton. Guys, the writing is on the wall. Please don't think I'm being pessimistic again and blah, blah, blah. Eddie Nketiah is a prick. He's now played 4 friendlies in a row. Almost 90 minutes in all of them. The prick won't score, whether it's fucking Lazio, AC Milan, who I know we don't play Lazio, calm down. But yeah, whether it's AC Milan, fucking Lyon, fucking Nice, whoever the fuck we play, Luton, the prick doesn't score goals. He does miss from 4 yards. He bangs it off post from 4 yards. Yes, I've seen that. But he doesn't fucking score goals. I'm incredibly worried. Saka and Martinelli, thank God himself, are back amongst the first team. But none of them could break down Luton's back doors today. Literally. So Saka and Martinelli are back. Arsenal draw 0-0 with Luton in a private game before we commence in Premier League football. I'm fucking pissed off. We can't break down Luton. You kind of see against AC Milan, we got a couple of goals early. If AC Milan had come back at us and got it to 2-2, I don't believe we would have found a third goal. We didn't now have it in us. And from January onwards, we're going to have a fucking lack of goals at this club. Nelson is already injured, and I don't even give a blowjob about him. Yeah? Marquinhos is clearly going out on loan. I don't give a blowjob about him. Yeah? We've got 2 wingers at the club, yeah? 2 fucking wingers at the whole... We're meant to be an international fucking organisation of a fucking business. We've got 2 wingers presently at this club. We're Arsenal. We're top of the fucking league. I'm distressed tonight, people, literally. Like, I just don't get who's making decisions and why certain things are happening. I'm watching the dance, by the way. Steve Bunting versus Leonard Gates. Reasonably entertaining. So keeping my eye on the darts real ones. But yeah, bros, it's going to be deja vu. I can see Rob Holding spinning as early as West Ham. Do you know what I mean? Now I'm beginning to think we're going to beat against West Ham. Do you know what I mean? Rob Holding is likely to play. He's going to insist on Ben White at right back. Rob Holding will play in the centre because William Saliba is not around. Do you know what I mean? He's getting a few more days because he went all the way to the World Cup final. Fuck you, Saliba. As much as I love you, you didn't play a minute. Get the fuck back in the centre of defence. Do you know what I mean? Fuck this fucking around with people. Talking about that quickly, though, McAllister, the Scottish-Argentinian international, he won't be facing Arsenal. They've just given him a 2-week break as Argentina won the World Cup. So he's going to sun himself down in Scotland and Argentina for the next couple of weeks. So he's not going to be available when Brighton play Arsenal at the end of the year, 31st of December. But let's deal with the 26th first. If Saka and Martinelli come back and they're not firing the way they usually do, if they're suffering from any kind of rustiness from this World Cup, believe me, we're in fucking trouble. We've got Eddie, who doesn't even want to score goals anymore. He's given up. He earns 100 grand a week. He's done out here. He gets 100 grand a week, and he's going to receive that for the next 5 seasons. Or let's be precise, bang, 4.5. He's going to receive 100 grand a week, and the number 14, a legend shirt, is his. He owns that shit for the next 4.5 fucking seasons. Shouts out to all the real ones that did want Eddie to sign this whopping number 14 shirt, 100 grand a week contract. It's Eddie or nothing, guys. It's looking. Yeah, that result today has pissed me off. We've played Arsenal. We've played Arsenal. We'd be better off playing ourselves. We've played Luton in a behind closed door friendly today. We've drawn 0-0. Saka and Martinelli have returned, but the great Eddie Nketiah is still refusing to fucking put a ball in the net. Whether it's AC Milan, fucking Lyon, or fucking Luton, or whoever the fuck he wants to play against. He is refusing, guys. Refusing to score goals. He doesn't add the press like Gabriel Jesus. He doesn't really do fuck all else. So now I'm wondering, what is the role of Eddie Nketiah at my fucking club? Do you know what? He needs a slap. He's running around the pitch way too relaxed, way too happy. When he hit the post the other day against fucking AC Milan, was it, or whoever the fuck it was, He's running away, looking at the sky, pissing himself. Like, how bad is my luck? Mate, I'll show you how bad your luck is, because I'll fucking square you one right here. I'll show you how bad your luck is, Eddie. Come round my fucking corner and I'll show you bad luck, boy. So yeah, guys, after now 10 minutes of literally ranting, the writing is on the wall. We're about to screw this 5-point lead in the Premier League. We're about to fuck things away. Let me just get a couple of people on this stream, guys. Sorry. We're about to fucking blow this up differently. Seriously, people. So shouts out to Hank Yumi, to Luca, to Mudrk. I'm going to get into the comments in a second. But you know me, I shall start my way. And I'm starting with a rant because, do you know what? This is what Arsenal are now doing to me. We made this mistake last January. Let me repeat. We done this last January, and we fucked about, and we ramped, and we signed nobody. The result of us not signing no one, for me, was Rob Holding getting spun by fucking Ho Min's son at White Hart Lane, and us dropping out of the top 4 and Champions League race. Let me tell you what's about to happen this season. We're not going to win the title. That's number one. I'm going to confirm this evening. We're not winning no fucking title. I'm pissed off. Everything that I'm hearing is things are looking tricky, Dan. It's not the want of trying, Dan. The club are actively trying. Right now, as we speak, I'm being told. Fuck you. You're not trying hard enough. Let me go out there and negotiate for you. I'll fucking get terms done. Who do you want? Danilo? I'll fuck off to Brazil now and I'll get it done. Who else do you want? But Gakpo? I'll be in Holland by tomorrow, Blaze. This is what I'll be doing in Holland tomorrow. Yeah? Hey, Codish, take a sheet, please. Take a sheet. How much money do you want per week, bro? I'm going to make this happen. I'm Agent Dan. Fantastic. Hansumi is the old agent. He got sacked this afternoon, and now I am the fucking new agent. I'll talk to you in whatever fucking language you want. I'll make myself so well spoken and heard, yeah? You'll fucking sign the contract. How the fuck is it so hard for Arsenal to get things done? Fuck Mykhailo Mudrk. We ain't even fucking bid for him. Real ones, please get a like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I'm about to roll into some comments. Shouts out to Hansumi, Agent Hansumi. I hope you can talk many different languages. Between us this season, we're going to have to go to so many different countries to see so many different peoples, to put money on the tables for people we don't really want. But my name is Dennis Bergkamp, and I'm the agent that's going to make this happen. Shouts out to all the real ones on Bergkamp. Good evening, bro. We should have one of the strikers Chelsea bought, for fuck's sake, bro. I'll take a couple they already had. I'll take Aubameyang and I'll take Broja. How's about that, bros? Both of them are better than steady fucking Eddie. Right. Maybe we can bring in... No. I'll close that one down for you because Newcastle have made their approach for the French international striker who has just lost the World Cup final. Almost said one. Has just lost the World Cup final. Newcastle, Eddie Howe has made his move as... I don't know. He's already got 2 strikers better than Arsenal. He's got Callum Wilson. He's got Isaac, who's about 7 days away from making a first-team return, but he feels he needs a third very good striker. So Marcus Thuram could be going to Newcastle. £8.1 million allegedly has been put on the table from people at Newcastle. Agent Hanshumish, good evening. How are you, bros? I'd like to say, how is California? How is the weed? How are you smoking, bros? Bigging up my real one. Good evening, Luco. Man said Eddie Nketiah is a prick. He is. He's a waste man. I'm going to throw this boy in the bin myself. Listen, walk around my corner, Eddie, and you're banging trouble, innit? I told you guys before before these friendlies started, I said, number one, what did I say? I'm going to cover all of the friendlies. I did. I told you, number 2, I reckon Eddie will score this much in all of the friendlies. That's what happened. I do remember the eve of what was it? Lyon or AC Milan, the first friendly. Do you know what I mean? Then we moved on. No, so it was Lyon, I think, then AC Milan, then Juventus. Today we've played Luton, and we still don't want to score goals. Eddie is laughing, strolling, looking up to the heavens, banging things off the post from 4 yards. Mate, you earn £100 a week. I swear to God. Do you know what? He wants to emulate Gabriel Jesus' record. If Jesus can go 11 without a goal, fuck you, I'm going 12 without a goal. That's what we're going to do around there. Fuck you, 5, 10, add 2, I'll score on my 13th game. Fuck the lot of you. Do you know why this little bastard has got this relaxed attitude? Because there's no motherfucking cocksucker here to take his place. We have got no other striker at the football club. Gabriel Martinelli is probably the closest thing that we've got to another striker at this football club. Will he play up front? No, said Mikel Arteta. Oh, God. We drew Luton. I'm angry. Mate, you should fucking sit where I'm sitting. Mate, if you're angry, yeah, I'm just about to have a meltdown. Next. I've got a bad feeling about Monday. Mate, I've got a triple bad feeling about Monday now. I'm actually seeing an entertaining 3-3 draw. I don't know how we're going to score 3, but we're going to manage to score 3 because they're going to fucking boot into a 2-0 lead. And we're going to have to wake the fuck up and sort our lives out. You only ever see Eddie score in friendlies, Europa. No. Don't you ever say he scores in Europa League, right? He maybe. He scores in the Coca-Cola Cup, and we play in that next season because we're out this season. So the next 2 to 3 goals you get from Eddie Nketiah is next season in the worthless bastard fuck you tournament. Bro, all the fans should be raging. Bruvs, no. They're sipping their mulled wine, bro. Bro. Not even Coke, not Lucozade, not a pint of beer. No. It's Christmas time. Let's drink mulled wine at the stadium. And Arteta, would you have a glass of mulled wine with me while we talk about signings we're not going to fucking make? Fucking shit. Oh, God. Literally every fucking tree and avenue that I've tried to fucking look at, explore, see what's what in this transfer window is literally leading me to the same place. Fuck you. That's exactly where it's leading to. We don't want a striker. We're invincible. We've closed the door for Danilo at fucking Palmeiras. We don't need a central midfielder. Word on road is we're looking at various wingers. I thought you wanted Mudrk. What is the various wingers? Who's various? Is that a new sign? Is that a new geezer I've never fucking heard of before that plays in fucking Czechos and fucking Slovakia? Who the fuck is various? I've never heard of him. Luca, have you heard of various? Yes, Luca, I'm taking the piss, obviously. Various wingers. What the fuck is various? Sounds like he played in the Argentina World Cup fucking winning team. It's various. Charges through the midfield. Fucking various. I'll fucking various you. Oh, God. Various wingers. Why do I feel come the end of January, we huffed, we puffed, and we couldn't do deals, Arsenal fans. We done everything we could. We worked hour and night. We went on like Harry Redknapp. We ordered pizzas to the training ground. We were working day and night. But you signed what? What the fuck did you do? Fucking whoopity do. Martinelli's about to sign a fucking 200 grand a week contract. You're lucky that motherfucker wants to stay at the club and sign a fucking 200 grand a week contract. How's about William fucking Saliba? You bollockless bastards, Arsenal board, Vinay, fuck you. Oh, God. I'm about to blow up. Literally, just give this a couple of weeks, guys, and I can see exactly. I'm literally seeing what is going to happen here. You've got fucking, let me sort my chair out. You've got Eddie Nketiah. Who the fuck you? I refuse to score goals. Yeah, that's his attitude. He's looking up to the heavens, pissing himself chance after chance he's missing. Do you know what I mean? In fact, he's so fucked up, he's missing chances from fucking 4 yards out and pinging them straight off the fucking post. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but it's exactly the way I feel. You want to ping something? If this was any other striker in Planet Football, do you know, God forbid, if 37-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo had a pinged one off the fucking post, do you know what I'm saying? That's it, he's done. He's finished. He's fucking over. That's it, he's done out here. No contracts for you, mate. Messi, what? You hit the post for 4 yards? Mate, retire, you're done. Eddie Nketiah does it. I'm seeing Twitter. Bro, come here. Let me put my arms around you and blow you and wank you off right now. I still have faith in you, bro. Bro, fuck you. Fuck your tweet as well. I know, bros. I'm going to call it fatigue. Don't know what to say, Luca. I'm going to call it fatigue. Shout out to all the real ones. Lee Akers is in the building. Good evening. Turan, is he any good? Bros, he's okay. If you consider 60 goals in the German Bundesliga across 164 games, if you consider that good, okay. That's roughly 61-20. He's got just better than a 1 in 3 in the Bundesliga. I make that 1 in 7 in the fucking Premier League. Shout out to Said Kalasmach on that one. Yo. We couldn't beat Luton. We're in trouble. Yes, bravs. And this is the way I've started the stream. 19 and a half. Fuck it. 20 minutes on the clock. And I'm that close, bravs. I'm that close to just busting a whole gasket out here, bravs. I am that close. It's about to come crashing down. Yes, 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 Lee. I know. I can see it as well, bros. I literally can see it. You got Nelson out, Marquinhos heading out on loan. We've got bros. You've got one striker at the club. Like, this is actually one thing. Number one, it's dangerous. Number one, it's neglect. Number one, it's pretty shameful. Forget all the shamefuls, the neglectfulness from the board, everyone to do with the hierarchy at Arsenal Football Club. Let me tell you something else that is. It just stinks of shit all over the place. Let's have a look at the... You'd think we've got 7 goal-scoring wingers here to handle the lack of goals up front. We've got 2 wingers literally left at the club at this as we presently stand. We've got Saka for the right and we've got Martinelli for the left. Tell me who comes in. Okay, shouts out to fucking Pablo and 6 stone Vieira. Fuck him as well. You see the 34 million that went on Vieira? Do you know what? Vieira's a decent footballer, and it's not that I begrudge the 34 million. But do you know what? Can we start fucking spending our money that we don't seem to have on fucking urgent players? Positions that we need urgently fucking filled. Do you know what I mean? What are we about to do? Roll out a 2-year Delta and Ketia and fucking Lokonga and El Neni all over again because we can't fucking find signings. Fuck you, Arsenal. It's getting boring. Fuck what you done last January, and fuck you if you're about to do this again this January. Arsenal, seriously, fuck you. I will start some sort of protest. I will go nuts come 31st of January. We might be away at Brighton. I'll go to the Emirates and start a fucking drama. Shout out to the real ones in the stream tonight. Shout out to Luca, to Liakers. Craig is up in the place. Where's some of my real ones now? I know Liakers is here, but where's some of my real ones now? We're in trouble, says Luca. West Ham will shock us 1-3, bro. If this happens, brother, I jump in the motor literally straight away and I start straight away on YouTube. I drive all the way to the village, bruvs, and I start the meltdown from there. I think I can turn off this darts now. I think Bunton's going to cruise it against the debutant of Alexandra Palace. Sorry, people, keeping an eye on the darts. This part of the season for Arsenal, we'll be like the Titanic. Sinking ship incoming. So it isn't just me. This is very interesting. So tonight I've basically come into the stream in a bit of a foul mood. I can't lie. But the theme of the stream, everyone. Luca seems a bit pissed. Lieka seems pissed. Craig has confirmed pissness. Mudrk says everyone should be having a fucking heart attack. And Hanyumi, I think, has jumped in and jumped out. But shouts out to all the real ones. Please begin the likes on the video. See why I'm Arteta out. You can't play Martinelli as a striker. Arsenal need a striker. We need Vlahovic. At this moment, mate, we need anyone. Vlahovic is on everyone. I'm very, very unsure of him, innit? He got his big move to Juventus. He's pretty much done fuck all since he's been there. And let me just very much bluntly remind you, Luca, it is a different kettle of fish playing Premier League football to Serie A. Vlahovic or Thuram. Perhaps that's very close. I don't even know who I'd choose out of both of them. I think I would say Thuram because he's 8 million, and a word on road is Vlahovic is going to cost you 65 million. So just on that kind of prediction already, Arsenal would go for Thuram. But what I'm hearing at this moment, we're more than happy with our one striker, Eddie Nketiah, and we're not in a panic situation. From what I hear again, we're not in a panic. Unless there was one more injury perhaps or something else was to go wrong. From what I hear, we're actively not very much in the market for an attacker, and we're not actively in the market for a central midfielder. I can see a right back and a fucking left back coming in. But hey, that's only me. I told you we won't sign anyone. People call me negative on Twitter. Bruvs, you should see what they call me, bruvs. That's pretty nice. If I was called negative on Twitter, I'd had a pretty much of a nice day, I'd say. What's going on in Mudrk? Never heard of that word. Might have been used that in my... What? What's going on with Mudrk? Never heard of that word. What word? Sorry, brother. What word? Might have used that in my stream. I have no idea what you're talking about. Sorry, G. Say that again. Arsenal won't have... Oh, yes, I know. I know this, bruvs. I've already said that. Saliba will not be available. Brighton, obviously, they won't have the Scottish McAllister in. Argentinian Scotsman, they won't have him. He's going on a 2-week holiday now. We beat West Ham but lose Brighton. Interesting. But lose Brighton and we won't beat United Spurs. The bubble could be burst. I do get that, Luca. I do get that. Usually, under Arteta, I would say, but we haven't been defeated. Well, Man United, we kind of regrouped half decently after we did get beat by Man United this season. I don't think it's going to be a collapse or a crumble like last season, but I see a full struggle incoming, basically. Why don't we get Tillemans? I saw your last night, and for me... Hold on, whoa. Why don't we get Tillemans? I saw your last night, and for me, he was legit. Oh, you saw him last night. Sorry, yes, Leicester must have played last night, bro. Sorry, I've been totally out of touch with football for the last 48 hours. I've been running around pretty much in London, doing X, Y, and Z, trying to sort out a couple of things. You know, Christmas around the corner or whatever. I don't know. Leicester won last night. Mate, couldn't even have told you that. I know, man. You know, I know tonight's football. Obviously, I'm back. I'm sitting down. I'm calm. But yeah, don't really know what happened much last night. Shouts out to you, Luca, on that one. We are linked with Firmino. Wow. Are we? That one hasn't even hit me that today. I have to say, I haven't heard that or seen that one. I'd start the protest. Go for it, bros. Go for it. Man, spitting facts. Thank you so much, Long Burkham. I'm going to go into some Premier League news. And then Arsenal alleged news. Right, guys, sorry, real ones. Who, I said I couldn't remember a certain defender that I like the look of. He plays for Monaco, I said. And I said Monaco bought him for about 12, 13 million a couple of seasons ago when I was really watching him. I said he had a really rough tackle on him. I don't know who it was. Was it Hanyumi? Was it UE? Was it Hazard? Was it Yulun Bergkamp? I'm not sure who, but I was talking about a central defender who played for Monaco. His name was Axel Disasi. We've actually been linked with him today. Around the 30 million mark. Sorry, he's 24. West Ham have been linked as well and have allegedly made a bid for him. Tottenham and Arsenal are allegedly watching the situation as Axel Disasi, Monaco centre back. I've seen him a couple of times and flipping out, he has got to tackle him. I do think whether it's Arsenal, West Ham, whoever he goes to, I reckon he's pretty suited to the Premier League. He won't be shy of flinging out a tackle on strikers. Let me put it like that. If West Ham beat us on Monday, I'm going live 10 p.m. If West Ham beat us, that's interesting. It's almost like you're trying to tell me you like my time of 10 p.m., bros. What are you trying to say, bro? Don't let me load up the ammunition, Luca. Yeah, both. I'm way too far. I'll be at the Emirates, so yeah, feel free to steal my 10 p.m. time slot. Feel free, bro, because I'll be at the Emirates Stadium, so I will not be able to be back for a stream. If I was to stream that night, if I'm that pissed and angry at the result, I reckon I'll be back by, let me think, 11 after 11. I'll be live on Boxing Day. Guys, who wants a Christmas Day stream, by the way? I really shouldn't open my mouth like this and say these things, but a Christmas Day stream? Nay or yay? Brazil have officially invited Messi to entertain... What? Oh, to enter him into the Hall of Fame of the Monaco Stadium, their highest tribute. Is that right? Brazil? Even though he's Argentine? Really? We ain't going to keep up the form from the start of the season. It's literally impossible. We have barely any squad depth and no goal scorers. Exactly, bro. Like, if Martinelli and Saka are on fire, and I'm talking for the next 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row, you've got half a chance that we'll squeeze through a lot of these results that are coming at us. If Saka and Martinelli decide to have a couple of weeks where they're a bit fatigued and they're fucking around because of the World Cup, yeah, we're going to be banging trouble because we're going to have a lifeless Eddie up front. We're going to have Odegaard huffing and puffing, but going missing when it really matters against the Newcastles at home, Tottenham away. This is when I want to see Captain Odegaard now. We've got no Nketiah. Odegaard, you've got to score in every game now, mate. Pay money for what? Bro, sorry, do you see you, Luca? Try and write things all in one sentence. Because you write, not being rude, you write a lot of short things. Like, let me give you an example. Leicester won last night. We didn't play Firmino. I start protest. If West Ham beat on Monday, I'm going live 10 p.m. So what I'm saying, because I'm you might be talking about something you said a minute ago, and I'm totally confused. Right, I want them all out. What are you talking about, Lee? Sorry, as I've just said it to Luca, what are you talking about now? Who do you want out? The board? Manager? Edu? That's probably what you're talking about. But this is another physical impossibility. I can guarantee you Arsenal will offer Edu and Arteta a new deal before even protest, before anyone gets upset in the stadium, bro. There'll be new 15-year deals on the fucking table for both of them. We literally need to sign Mbappe and a top central midfielder to win the league. Well, there's an impossibility. That's both, by the way, Mbappe and winning the league. What did I say earlier? I say a lot of things, bro. I'm half an hour in and I've hardly even started. Trust me, I'm half an hour in, Luca. This is the way you do a stream, Luca. You belly it out literally from the fucking top of your lungs. And I'm going to be belting this out for another half an hour without even taking a breath. Shout out to all the real ones, though. Please be getting a like on this video. Do be subscribing if we is new. And did seriously just hope, pray Arsenal are going to do something. As I'm saying, I'm looking at it from this angle. We're looking toothless. We're looking like pansies. We're looking like we don't really give an F and we've got everything figured. I don't know what the Arsenal board believe they have figured. Do they believe that this Arteta really is that good? We're about to find out how good Arteta is, guys. And we're about to find out the skills of Edu. The guy that signed only one Brazilian since he's been at the club. And that is the great man himself, Marquinhos. Going against Alvarez and Haaland with an injured Jesus and Eddie is actually a joke. It's actually a piss take, bruvs. It's more than a piss take. For a club the size of Man City and the power of Man City, it's literally like going to be playing Torquay or Brentford or, I don't know, a weakened West Ham side, a very weak Everton side. Bro, most clubs in the... Listen, from once Newcastle have got Callum Wilson and Alexander Isak and still think they're short of firepower for the remainder of the season, I genuinely feel that a lot of our people at Arsenal are taking the utter piss. From once Eddie Howe feels he needs one more striker to boost Newcastle's chances of top four, and Arsenal feel that they don't need a striker and everything is in hand with Eddie Nketiah, it's fucking laughable, it's shockable, it's fucking ridiculous, it is, again, neglectful, should be arrested. I'll pick up my phone, I'm going to call the police, ask them to arrest the Arsenal board, ask them to arrest Vinay, Edu and Arteta. Do you know what I mean? They all should be arrested for this. Oh, various or something. Various winners. Various, yes. I went to watch Leicester City last night. You went to watch Leicester, did you? Wow. Charlton beat Brighton on penalties. I've heard you talk about Charlton a couple of times. Do you like them? Just asking. Do you like Charlton? I saw on the internet linked with Firmino. I've seen nothing to do with that. Congratulations to Beth Mead winning on BBC Sports Personality of the Year. Well, what did she do? What did she do to win the Sports Personality of the Year? Congratulations, girl. She plays for Arsenal. Yeah, I don't know. We are linked with Locatelli. Bros, we've been linked with quite a lot of Juventus players ever since their little financial misdemeanor. Pavel Nedved has quit the board. In fact, everyone on the Juventus board has quit. So, to be honest, no one really knows if they're in financial meltdown or if it's just a load of bullshit that's about to blow away in a couple of weeks. I wouldn't really count any fishes on us signing anyone from Juventus on the strength of their board being a little bit naughty. If there's going to be a fire sale, then yes, Juventus would be a little bit in trouble, and people would be. It would be something similar to like when they got relegated all them years ago, and then they started losing star players like the goalkeeper. Oh God, what's his name? I can't remember his name, but yeah, when they started losing all their talents one by one, when they got relegated to like Serie A 27 or something, Serie A D. Rashford solo goal tonight. I didn't know. I was actually watching the game, so that's pretty incredible that has missed me, because I did see the Wan-Bissaka. Shouts out to Lee Akers and Wan-Bissaka playing quite well, by the way, tonight. He is not the worst right back in the world. I'll put my neck out there and kind of say, I'm not saying he's Arsenal quality. He's not a disgusting right back. A brilliant little cutback for what do you call his face? Christian Eriksen's goal tonight. Rashford is class. Rashford signed a new deal, so let's forget that. Oh, I didn't see you there, man. What's going on, UE? Shouts out to UE. He's up in the building. Everyone, please take a sign of respect. UE's in the place. Shouts out to all 11 of us in the stream. Please get a like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. It's almost time when I go into some Premier League news that will of course, be Chelsea related, a bit of Newcastle. There's even some Southampton and Leeds rumours today. Just got back from Toka football. Sick, man. Who football? Toka. Is that what you play? I talk when I'm playing football as well, but I talk differently. I can see Martinelli Saka going missing. Mate, if this was to happen, wow. We're up and running. Lee Hendry. Shit. Midfielder. Lee Hendry. Oh, fuck about. Did he play for Middlesbrough? Lee Hendry. No, Aston Bastard Villa. Lee Hendry. Aston Bastard Villa, I think. Shouts out to all the real ones. Do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. There isn't a process. There isn't too much. Dion Dublin. Striker. Played for various teams. I think maybe stretched back to Cambridge, but he also did play for Aston Villa. He played for Coventry along the way. Dion played for a lot of teams. I don't know. Dion played for a lot of teams. Nice one, Craig. You usually throw the answer in. Absolutely brilliant, Craig. I love it. I do not trust the process. Perhaps I don't trust a lot of things at Arsenal. Rob Jones, interesting choice. Right back, Liverpool. Was he Welsh? It's not unusual to be fucked by anyone if you're an Arsenal fan. I feel like we're getting literally bent over by the board right now. You shall not have any signings. You're all naughty boys. You're Mikhailo Mudrk. Don't be silly, you silly bastards. Did you really think we were going to spend money on someone like Mikhailo Mudrk? You must be off your nut, you silly-ass bastards. Guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Is someone winding me up in the situation? Arsenal not interested in a striker, but we have got Eddie who goes game after game without a goal. In fact, Eddie wants to emulate Jesus, and it's not even in a good way. If Jesus can go 10 without a goal, fuck you, I'm going 12 without a goal because my name is Steady Eddie. Please get a massive like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. If Eddie can't break down the doors of Luton Town, even with the added help of Saka and Martinelli being back, God bless our souls. I'm pretty pissed off, yes. And then I hear very calmly from a couple of very good sources of mine that, yes, Dan, you was right about Danilo. We have closed the door. We don't want the Palmeiras kid no more. Fuck it if he's 21. It don't matter if he's 12. We don't want him no more. Dan, yet again, you was right. I'm hearing unless something else was to change in the transfer market or to change within the squad, possibly another injury or something or a suspension, who knows? We're not really panicking about the striker situation as we have 2,000% heart and soul that Eddie is just about to become a goal-scoring king at the club. But I do hear we are linked and actively seeking various wingers, or looking at, various wingers. Various. I would have liked to have thought, a couple of days before Christmas, Arsenal would have known who their targets was, if we had any, and have been going full-bloodedly for them, considering we are 5 points, top of the table, top of the league. But now we're going to waste man about. I can seriously see the waste man in Arsenal truly about to start. Eddie has dropped tools. He doesn't want to score no more. In fact, he's finding it. Shall I tell you what this is, guys? This is the classic example of I have no competition. There's no one around me. Force me to score. Go for it. Who's taking my place? What, UE? Craig? Huh? Nobody. He's got no competition around him at all. He's in relaxed mode. Until Jesus comes back, then he takes his position on the bench again. It's not a bad life for £100,000 a week. He's playing like a person who actually doesn't give a fuck. He's playing like a person who, even if there's times of pressure, he's playing so super relaxed. Games are going past him. Leon went past him. AC Milan went past him. Luton today, I haven't seen it visually, but it's obviously, again, gone past him, way over his head. He's got this knack of, I now don't want to score goals. And it's worrying. It is super worrying. Craig, are we friends now, brother? Danny, I'm out now. Yui has entered the chat. I want to wish you and your family a very blessed Christmas. Wow. Craig, have a splendid Christmas, my brother. And an even better New Year. Shouts out to you, brother. Very shocking. In a certain way. Anyways, we've done 6 to get to this point exactly. but we got to improve and make it count. Exactly. By the time it gets to the summer, all the rivals will strengthen and we'll be kicked out of the top four again. Well, yes, and most of these rivals, bro, are already trying to strengthen from January. Tottenham will make signings. Conte's about to sign a new deal. Chelsea are already up and running. Man United, we know they're looking at people. They've kind of backed down in a way where they've said a lot of our targets will not be available or are not acquisitionable, shall we say, until the summer. We can't get hold of the fuckers we want until the summer. But they are still actively looking. Liverpool, they've got wind-up opponents like us. So shouts out to all Liverpool fans. I do feel your pain. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, you're a lot better than us. Do you know what I mean? Or, well, have been over the last few years. Would rather you or me in the stream if we had to... Could you not say this when I have the smoke in my mouth, Abby, please? What are you trying to do? Naughty Yui. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. I love you, bruv. I feel like some bars are in there. Do you know what, bruv? Almost. Wan-Bissaka is a donkey, bruv. He was all right tonight, bruv. Leave him alone. Leave Wan-Bissaka. Leave Wan-Bissaka. Leave him the fuck alone, Acres. Leave him the fuck alone, Acres. What's he done? What's he done? What's he fucking done to you? What's Bissaka done to you? Literally, what's he done to you, bros? Bros, he's better than Cedric and he's better than Nathan Miles. That's all I'm going to do. Whoa, look who's here. Tyler's in the building. Shouts out to all the real ones. We've got Long Bergkamp, UE, Lee Akers, Ty, Luco. We did have Craig, but he's had a quick meltdown because UE was in the stream. Bless up the Tylo. What's good, bro? I'm this close to a meltdown. Just a couple of things in my personal life is irritating me in the last 48 hours, Ty. And then topped it up with Arsenal literally saying, we're blessed with Eddie Nketiah. Bro, Arsenal played today 0-0 versus Luton. Saka Martinelli did play. Eddie played. Eddie has given up, bro. He doesn't want to. He's gone now 5. Let me look Premier League games. How many has Eddie actually gone without a goal now? He scored none in the Premier League, has he? So he's gone what? How many games in the... Eddie's about to be a record breaker for the amount of minutes on the pitch without a goal. Hold on, let me work this out. Guys, anyone in the stream, can you tell me when the last time, in fact, Eddie Nketiah fucking scored a goal? Can you Google that? When did Eddie Nketiah last score a goal?
Eddie Nketiah has 0 goals this season in the Premier League.
Oh, can I do that again? It sounded so good. Hold on. How many goals has Eddie Nketiah scored in the Premier League?
Here's what I found.
Can you say it the same way? How many goals has Eddie Nketiah scored this season?
Brandy Katia had 47 points during the 2001 season in women's college basketball.
Do that again, I'll knock you out. I'll throw the phone out the window. Mate, I'm going to give you one more chance. Sort your life out or I'll smash the phone. How many goals has Eddie Nketiah scored this season?
Eddie Nketiah has 0 goals this season in the Premier League.
So do you know what? Every Arsenal fan that wants to literally get on their knees, man, woman and child, yeah? And you want to suck the ball bags of Eddie Nketiah. Tell me why. No goals. He's literally played every Premier League game this season, guys. You know Jesus used to come off, whether he scored goals or not. He comes off in about the 70th, 80th minute to accommodate our new £100,000 a week striker. Legend shirt number 14. I'm literally scratching my fucking head. Because I don't fucking get it. And then Arsenal literally are about to put out a fucking statement saying everything's fine. And do you know what? We've got Eddie, fuck you lot. What is the attitude of this from the actual Arsenal board? Is someone trying to take the piss out of me, my channel, my life? Do they want me to crash on the motorway driving to London tomorrow? What is going on? Why are you doing this? I'm not saying Danilo was the top of the list of actual midfielders I would have loved at my club. I would have adored a Bellingham. I would have adored a fucking Declan Rice. Yeah? I would have adored a Moises Salcedo from Brighton. Bang, bang, bang. That's a hat-trick of fuck yous from the board. We've got no hope of getting a Rice. We've got fuck you chance of getting Bellingham. And as for Moises Salcedo, well, Liverpool and Chelsea have already put in the groundwork for them right now. I'm literally fucking pissed off. Guys, get a motherfucking likes on the video. Be fucking subscribing if we're new. And let's have 2 tokes of a fucking joint. Because I'll tell you what, yeah, Arsenal are that close now to they could go and fight someone at the stadium. I swear, I'm going to go. If by the 10th of January we ain't signed no one, I'll be sitting there like a fucking gearhead. What are you doing? I'll be like some cunt's cat making fucking noise. And I'll be sitting there making cat noises all fuck. You'll hear me from the Emirates. That's my fuck you from all over the fucking Emirates fucking stadium. Oh my fuck. Oh fuck me. Literally, I'm at boiling point. I've not even gone into my Arsenal news. We're 46 minutes into a stream and I'm about to go nuts. See, why is our fan base get overhyped saying, oh, Edu deserves chances, mate. We're battling these bored liars. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic, Luca. Exactly, bros. Could not agree more of you, Luca. Could not agree more. I can see us signing Mudrk. No one else. If that happens, we finish third at best. Bro, I'll still sleep fucking calmer right now with Mudrk rolling in the building, I'm telling you. Because from what I can work out, and I'm not from the Ukraine, but everything I'm sort of seeing regarding their press is cool, all right, safe. Right, you know, we're going to lose our player, innit? Our talent's out the door. Yes, Arsenal do like him. No, Arsenal haven't made a bid. We want £57 million over to the club in North London. The club in North London, G, haven't made a fucking bid. From what I hear, we sort of more rate him in the 38 to 40 million pound bracket. Something's got to give. And this Christmas, I don't believe it'll be Arsenal that's fucking giving. So why people fall for it? I don't know, bruvs, because maybe like Roy Keane said about many Man United fans years ago, they're all too rich. They eat prawn sandwiches at fucking half-time. They drink glasses of mulled wine. And then when it's extra cold at the Emirates, they pull out these fucking blankets. It's like they're attached to a fucking seat. I'm cold. May I have a blanket, please? And then you see them sitting there with this fucking blanket over their leg. Mate, I will fucking tie you. I'll wrap you up in your blanket. Fucking... What's this, Michael Jackson? Can I have a blankie, please? Blankie. I need a blankie. I'm very cold. If you're cold, go home. Fuck you. Go home. Drive, bus, tube, find whatever way you got to that fucking stadium and fuck off back out of the stadium if you're that fucking cold. Who told you to come out of fucking cold? Fuck you. Fucking dumbass fans that we've got at this club. Seriously. Do you know what? When I see at West Ham, I swear to God, and I've got just the perfect little psycho with me just to fucking put this plan into effect. Akers will be with me. Sorry to call you a psycho, bros. But I'll tell you what, the first fucker that I see with a blanket and a fucking glass of fucking mulled wine at that stadium, and I'm slapping the mulled wine at it. Mate, sorry, Jesus Christ, did I really just do that? So sorry, son. Oh, shit, you're wearing a blanket as well, you mug. And just, that's it, I'm off. And see if they've got anything to say. So anyone, I'm telling you, I'm warning you, when I see you at the Emirates with your glass of mulled wine and your blanket, and then start singing Arteta songs. Do you know what I mean? Screw the lot of you. Wingers, various, like who? Bros, they're talking Mikhailo Mudrk. They are talking guys like Furcano Torres, sorry. They're talking guys like Wilfred Zaha. They're talking guys like even McAllister and Trossard from fucking Brighton. Various wingers literally means just various random names are being thrown into a hat because Arsenal don't seem to know their arse from their ball bags right now in this transfer window. Don't tell me the transfer window isn't up and running. Chelsea now have to start getting deals done, whether it's December the 1st, December the 8th, December the 31st. Chelsea now have to get deals done, whether it's fucking transfer season or not. Why can't we? This is Leicester season over again. Sorry, when Leicester won the league, you mean? Interesting. We prop sign Wonder Kid. What Wonder Kid? You're confusing me again, bros. Your comments are confusing me again. We probably, do you mean? What we prop sign Who? What? What the? Sorry, Luca. What are you saying? Who? Which one? The kid? Good evening, Linda. In a certain way. I'm glad you caught that one, Arby. Offend them, Arby. Anderson. Gilliam. How's it going, Linda? What else we got? You got COVID. You say what? Have I got COVID? Sorry? What the fuck did you say? That was a fake cough, guys. So, what am I coughing or something? Did I stutter? What? Luca? You've left me 15 messages and I'm baffed by all of them. What the fuck was that one about? Have I got COVID? Nah, bros. Do you fancy a ticket for the Luca game? The West Ham game, bro. You can sit right next to me if you like. Offend them! Luca! I'll be breathing all over. Bros, come to the stadium with me. I'm going to breathe all over you for that. Fucking hell, I got COVID. Have you got COVID, bros? UE, in a manly way, you sound okay. In a manly way, you sound okay. Oh, you're a fucking... What's that, poet? Poetry? Do you want to make things rhyme? You're a savage. What did he say? How's it going in a certain way? Right, have we missed the UE comment? Because that's all I've got, guys. Have I missed something from UE before he tells me I haven't seen his shit? And I don't, you know what I mean? I ain't seen his comments. This is all I've got from him. You're a savage. Have I missed one? No, that's Tyler. Tyler, Luca, Lumbercamp, Luca, Linda, Yui, Luca. That's how my chat's going, guys. We got COVID. Linda, in your opinion, does Craig live in a... I think I found it. I think I found it, guys. No, because he said that before. What have I missed from you, Yui? I'm going to go look on my phone. Do you know my phone? You see your blocked comments? I'm beginning to figure out I can go to YouTube and look on my phone. Live chat. I've been told that Tilda is 1,000% moving in the summer and it's most likely to Chelsea. I've also heard the same thing. Let me just see if that isn't far away. Hazard took my phone. In a certain way. I missed nothing. I've got it. In a certain way. How's it going, Linda? Maybe I'm just buzzing people. Sorry. Right, Linda. In your opinion, is Craig from A Kent, B Luton, C Essex, Lumbercamp? What's happening? Yui, I'm not involved. Fuck me, get Adam involved. Eddie can't score v Luton. Bros, Eddie can't score versus no one. Whether it's AC Milan with reserves, a half-decent Leon team, it was to be playing it beat by another behind closed doors game before Dubai. Was it Wigan or one of the greats like that? We lost like 3-4-1 or 4-2 or something. I don't know. I just want to hear that all over again, though. How many goals has Eddie Nketiah scored this season?
Here's what I found.
You bastard, forget you. Eddie Nketiah has scored 0 goals in the Premier League this season. In fact, Eddie Nketiah scored fucking pretty much fuck all for half the season. Guys, who still backs Eddie Nketiah to be a fucking raging, rampant success at Arsenal? Because if you do, I'm worrying. 13 goals in his career. I've already said this, bro. 10 at Arsenal and 3. Un, deux, trois for Leeds United. I know my statistics, G, but thank you so much. But thank you for that. I know my statistics, bros, especially on waste people. And that guy there is a waste man, isn't it? You don't need to tell me his statistics. But thank you, though. I don't mean it in a bad way. Sorry, Hazard took my phone. 0 goals in the Premier League. Mate, we lost to Watford. That was it. Was he lost to Watford? Drew with Lazio? When the fuck do we play Lazio? And it was Watford, so well done. And it wasn't Lazio, it was Leon, you'll find. We didn't play Lazio, bruvs. Drew Luton, sorry. Fuck me. How did you get Luton and Lazio? Luton fans will be gassed by that. Fuck me, you got Luke right here comparing us to fucking Lazio. Bergkamp bedside. drew Luton. Draw Luton. We lost to Watford behind closed doors. We don't like playing at Conley. Well, wait, it's only a training base, and it shouldn't matter where we're playing. Buzz, we shouldn't play. We should be able to play outside the fucking on the fucking River Lee or something. Bollocks. Interesting. I've been told this as well. I've been kind of told as much as we huff and puff. This is why I'm pissed about the midfielders. So if we ain't got a chance of Tilda, I prefer Tilda. We've got no chance of Moise Caicedo. Liverpool and Chelsea are already doing the work. And on top of that, you've got Jude Bellingham. And Liverpool, as I've said, this is why they've held fire on a lot of things that they're trying to do this summer, this January. Liverpool have got something bigger to do in the summer, and they actually are very, very, very confident that a deal is very slyly coming together for Jude Bellingham. So Liverpool are not going to throw any money away in January because they know it's going to cost in excess of £100 million to secure the signing that they want going forward, which is Jude Bellingham for their midfield. So it's either shouts out to Liverpool on that one, very smartly played, or are they selling the club short? Because by the time they do sign by the time they sign a Jude Bellingham, I reckon they won't be a Champions League club, and they're going to have wait a season for Jude to try and get them back into that Champions League. I won't be happy with third. I'm not going to be over the moon of it, bruvs. But hey, tiny steps. Do you know what I mean? Literally tiny steps. Top 4 club again. Way hey, why hey man? Fucking the tinies on mine, man. Have we been linked with anyone other than Mudrk? To be honest with you, bros, no. There's a lot of bullshit columns out there. I'm going to go into a couple of bits now, yeah? Arsenal 0, Luton 0. Eddie can't score. I think we've seen this one. Now, there was a guy, the Brazilian striker, plays for Atletico Madrid. They said we were going to take this guy as a striker. We're going to take him on loan. Well, he's now officially on his way to Wolverhampton, and he's in the middle of he's in Wolves, completing a medical. So we've lost out on that one as well. Not really saying that was the answer, but he's joining on a loan with a. Let me do the Premier League news first. Sorry, and who was I talking about? Because I've kind of slightly forgot his name. Nope, I obviously didn't want to talk about it. Who's the cunt's name that's joined Wolves? Ah, here he is. Wolves signed Mateus Cunha. How do you say his name? Cunha. £34 million. It's actually a loan with a £34 million obligation. He was linked with Arsenal Football Club. Dusan Vlahovic. His situation is being monitored. Liverpool, Chelsea, and allegedly Arsenal are willing to take this guy on loan. Liverpool and Chelsea are ready to make moves for Moise Caicedo, as I've already said. Brighton have rejected their advances, but Brighton are kind of smart and are getting an auction ready for the summer regarding Moise Caicedo. They took £50 million of us for Ben White, so this is light work for them. Fofana is injured. Yeah, sorry, the centre-back. I was baffed there what I was writing. So sorry, people. Fofana injured for Chelsea. Apparently, he hasn't come through his latest operation as well as they thought. He's going to be out for another 4 to 6, possibly at worst way, 8 weeks. Chelsea are not only now done with buying 2 strikers, they now want a centre-back and a central midfielder. Yuri Tillemans has been linked with Chelsea today. Wolves, I've already said, have signed Mateus Cunha today. Rabia is all yours for £15 million. That's to all Premier League clubs. Southampton and Leeds United are watching the Cody Gakpo situation. If Man United or Liverpool was not to make a bid for Cody Gakpo, we're dropping down a level. So with all respect, so sorry to say, but Southampton and Leeds are waiting to see if they could get involved in the chase for Cody Gakpo. I think that would be a good signing for either one of them clubs. Newcastle have upped their game today. They're looking to get Job Bellingham, yes, the brother of Jude, and Marcus Thuram. An £8.1 million bid has been made by Newcastle to Eintracht Frankfurt for their striker. Tammy Abraham wants a Premier League return. Tammy Abraham can fuck himself. He also wants a London return. Tammy, again, fuck yourself. Leicester are going to bid. This is UE's boy. Leicester are going to bid £35 million for Azadine Unaha. That is the Moroccan number 8. Azadine Unahai. I think that's how you say his name. But it's UE's pal. It's the Moroccan number 8. Leicester and Brendan Rodgers are looking to make their move. Guys, Arsenal 0, Luton 0, as we've already kind of exhausted. Eddie can't score goals. Eddie can fuck himself. Martinelli's contract is all sorted and done and dusted, just about, apart from his signature being on the paper. But he has agreed verbally a £200,000 a week contract offer from Arsenal. probably in the nick of time, because PSG are about to make their fucking moves, and then feelings clear for Martinelli. PSG is another one that Martinelli is another one that is likened very much by PSG and their wanker, filthy rich owner. I can't remember his name. Arsenal still no Mykhailo Mudrk bid. This one's going to get boring. Ferran Torres, though, don't worry, guys, is available for £30 million if we fancy giving the GoFundMe page of Barcelona £30 million for one of their little fucking dropouts. If you want to GoFundMe, there you go. Fucking fund yourself, Barcelona, but fuck you, I don't want your Ferran Torres. You can fuck yourself. Cedric is all set for Fulham. Congratulations. Disappear, mate. Shaktar want £57 million for Mudrk. They've also made it clear Arsenal have made a number of advances for their player, but without making a single concrete offer for him. Where do we go from here? Axel Diarcy, he's a Monaco centre-back. He's been linked with us, West Ham and Tottenham today. He is quite a decent tough little tackling defender. I've seen this guy a couple of times. He's brute rough. I like him. I think he'll be good in the Premier League. He's about 24 years old. Simeone has went public saying Felix could leave Atletico Madrid as early as January, but reckons they shall keep him till the summer. But Felix definitely looks on his way out of Atletico Madrid. McAllister is on holiday when Arsenal face Brighton at the end of the year. He's been given permission to go on holiday for 2 weeks after Argentina and Scotland's success at the World Cup. Saliba, still no contract offer, but Saliba will not be available for West Ham on the 26th of December. Brilliant. Ivan Fresenda has been linked. He is the Real Valladolid right back. He's 18 years old. He's enjoying his breakthrough season this season and actually having a fantastic season at that. And Tierney and Zinni missed today's game with Luton. Why have we suddenly got no left backs even though we've got two at the club? Where was Tierney? Is he injured again, the little glass bastard? Like, what's the matter with him? And Zinni, what was up with him today? But again, we've gone into this game with God knows who are left back because our two left backs weren't available. That's a never worry for me. We've got two left backs, but they both don't fucking want to fuck them. Shouts out to all the real ones. Do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I will touch a couple of pieces again, but there is your Premier League and your Arsenal news of today. So answering Lung Bergkamp's question, that's what made that triggered me off to go into the news. Bros, I don't really believe we're after Ferran Torres. Axel Diarcy, I don't believe it. We've got Van and Dickerts, Rob Holding's still knocking around, and we have got 50 million who plays at right back. I don't even want to name him no more. He's another guy that annoys me. So 50 million, you know who I'm talking about, who plays at right back. He could, if there was a drama, come back to the centre of defence. Who else have we been linked with today? Ivan Fresenda. Do you know what? Weirder things have happened. Arsenal won't buy the key positions and the players that we need. I wouldn't be surprised if we did bring in a right back, considering we have got 3 at the club. We've got 50 million, we've got Cedric, and we've got Tommy Yasu. I wouldn't rule out a 4th right back in January. It's the kind of thing I think Arteta, seriously, he's watched me before on YouTube and thought, you know what, you little mug? Watch what I'm going to do this summer. Watch what I'm doing this January. I'm going to get right into your feelings, fat boy. I'm going to piss you right off. More play. Whoa. Henderson. I certainly am going for it right at the top of these roots. I'm really going for it these days, isn't I? It's like I'm front loading the life out of it. Like, I wanted stronger. Oh, fuck you, no. Sorry. If Morpie never injured Leno, Messi would never have won the World Cup. Very interesting. That's a bit harsh on Lionel Messi, but I do see exactly where you're coming from because you know what? You need a good goalkeeper to win anything in life. Whether it's the League Cup, World Cup, Premier League. It does start off usually, as they say, with a half-decent defence and a very good goalkeeper. If you look at the history and the stats, and I don't know this factually, I'm going to just put it out there. I don't know it factually, but I'd be surprised. Like Liverpool didn't win the league with a dodgy goalkeeper, did they? They needed a fantastic one in Alisson. Man City, even though I don't think he's the best goalkeeper in the world, this Ederson, I think he's got many attributes that kind of make him that all-rounder, if you like, for a goalkeeper. He can play it out. He can save a penalty. He's agility-wise, he's up there. I don't know what my problem is. I just don't think I like him, perhaps. Next. Big up UE. I'm good, bro. I was saying UE Savage because of what he said to Craig. Okay. I saw that comment was before, though. That's what baffed the life out of me. It was almost like you predicted what he was going to say, because I see you above UE, but God knows. Jesus, excuse me. Look at your phone, laugh out loud to see the comments you missed. What have I missed now? Moves to the 9, and Mudrk plays on Martinelli's side. Bros, that could be one of the saviors of the season. Has Arteta got the foresight to get this done? Well, number one, have the Arsenal board got the foresight to get this signing done? I know you're another one, UE, that kind of slyly thinks this deal is done. Again, it could be wind-ups from the Ukrainian media and various bullshit, but I was looking at some things and I went as deeply even translate some shit today in Czechoslovakian press. Yes, I'm deep like this. Ukrainian press. And everything these boys are saying, whether we can trust these guys or whatever, these people, is Arsenal have shown a bag of interest in the guy. The client is readily available. The client is ready to sign for Arsenal. The problem is Arsenal have not put a pound note on the table. That's what I'm working out. Please let me know, anyone else, if you're working out something different. I hear Arsenal have offered zilch, nothing. Well, we've offered, again, nothing, because we haven't made a bid. I'm guys, early start. I'm guys. Hungry, laugh out loud. I'm off. Good night. Linda, where are you going? Don't you there? How's your bag of cats? .com, good evening. And my legs, laying on my legs at the moment, scratching me. Cat life. It's all mad. It's all mad at it. I don't know. I just had 2 boys, 3 girls, laugh out loud. Mine's is a girl. 99 type. Good night. Night. Turan for France. I like. See, the thing is, all right, cool. I would accept anything right about now. I would literally take a nosh under the table. Like, I don't know. Like, I fear what Arsenal are going to do in the coming 4 weeks. And I do put an if anything of this. Arsenal have let us down before. Let's remember, this is the same Arsenal board. This is the same people that was employed last January when we got absolutely nothing in. And then we suffered, had a collapse, and dropped out of the top 4. Guys, we was a country mile ahead of Tottenham last January. Can we please not forget this? We were so far ahead of Tottenham. Like, it was literally, we were 2 games ahead of them and 3 points ahead of them. Do you know what I mean? With the likeliness of accumulating another 6 points if we'd won that game and going 9 points ahead of them. We were so far ahead of Tottenham. Conte and Tottenham should not have caught us last year. But we bottled it. We bottled it at Tottenham. We bottled it at Newcastle. We bottled it fucking... We got slapped about for the last couple of games of last season. Do you know what I mean? And if we've only got Nelson or something to offer this season, I don't know. I'm worried again. Our attacking threat of Gabriel Jesus is gone for a little while. May God bring him back a goal scoring Jesus. If we don't have Ramsdale, I'd want Croatia's goalkeeper. That there. Who does Croatia's goalkeeper play for? Yes, because he would have been the only one I would have actually put ahead of Emi Martinez for the goalkeeper of the tournament. He was unbelievable the whole tournament. He literally... Was it the quarterfinal? Like, it was literally everything that come towards him. He literally refused. Was it Brazil? I don't even think it was the Brazil game when I really caught, when this geezer caught my eye differently. When I'm saying that, I was like, huh. He is a goalkeeper. Whether it was just luck of the tournament or what. No, thank you. Whether it was just luck of the tournament or whatever, or what, I don't know. What, shouts out to you, Ty. The Croatia goalkeeper was one of the best this tournament. And literally, yes, the same thing. When I thought of the Croatia goalkeeper, for some reason I thought of Emi Martinez as well. And then I read your comment and you're talking about Emi. Yeah, I'm absolutely pissed at that. Look, Bergkamp has went as far as to say if it wasn't for Martinez, Messi might not even be a World Cup winner. Saving the penalty, the last minute save from Thuram, brilliant save. In the last minute of extra time as well, the 120th minute, Thuram broke through, literally 1-1. Martinez saved it with his leg. He won Argentina the World Cup that night with that save, literally in extra time. It was written there and then. Do you know what, France? You're not going to beat us. Simple as. And 100% the Croatian goalkeeper should have got the goalkeeper of the tournament. I'm actually not sure of the official World Cup 1 to 11 yet. I don't even know if they've done one. After a World Cup, they'll usually do some sort of the team of the tournament. We know Mbappe was top scorer. We know Messi was player of the tournament from the Qatar side of things. So it'll be interesting to see if they do bring out sort of an official World Cup 1 to 11. Even for me, it's a mind fuck because it's between Martinez, because he did win the World Cup with all respect. That save in the last minute of extra time, bruv, won Argentina the World Cup, and then his penalty saves. That's where the Croatian keeper struggles. Apart from that, they're as good as each other. And then, yeah, you've still got to pick another 10 players after that. Martinez saved Argentina, most definitely. I'll give the keeper of the tournament to Ramsdale. He didn't concede a goal at the World Cup. I know, I thought he was brilliant. Like, yeah. Give a penny, take a pad, do you know what I mean? Yeah, that was the best keeper of the tournament. You hear that Martinez save was incredible, bro. Exactly. Exactly. Like, yeah. That there is a world-class goalkeeper. He will be taken from... I wonder who's going to take Martinez. The frauds that always keep screaming they're broke, Barcelona. I reckon they're going to try and go for him. I don't know why. I don't know who their number one is at the moment. They've been flirting with Ter Stegen and someone else for too many seasons, and Netos and all sorts. So I don't know. I think Barcelona definitely need a class number one. Could it be Emi Martinez? Because I tell you what, with no disrespect to Aston Villa, he doesn't need, or I don't believe he'll be there for much longer. There is a club for Emi Martinez. We have a 20% resale, apparently. Fantastic news, because I'll tell you what, it is going to take a few quid to get him out of Aston Villa, especially if it was over the next 6 to 12 months. Because if it was anything in a couple of seasons, obviously, we might not make that much if he's running out of contract. But I reckon if it was in the next 6 to 12 months, they got pressure to sell him, I reckon it could be as much as 40s and 50s easy. Become one of the fucking most expensive goalkeepers in the world. Probably will be the most expensive goalkeeper in the world. He literally has it all in his locker without overblowing him. He's got it all. He can catch a ball from a corner and a free kick. He is reasonably calm. He isn't bad at his overall dispatching the ball and everything. He can save free kicks, penalty. Well, not forget the free kick. I mean, one-on-one situations. Marcus Thuram doesn't bottle him. Do you know what I mean? Penalty shootout, he thrives on. There's not really nothing he can't do. If Man City and Liverpool didn't have such unbelievable goalkeepers, like they'll be raiding Aston Villa, they'll be kicking down their front door, but they're reasonably broke. Would Man United be big enough? I don't know. Depending, they sort of reckon they're still, even though a bunch of players like Dalot has signed a new deal, Rashford signed a new deal. The only one who's running out of contract who hasn't signed a new deal at Old Trafford is actually David De Gea. But word is they're preparing something a bit better for him, like not just a year extension. He's going to get something a little bit more rewarding in terms of money and amount of years on the deal, which I think, wow, okay. Martinez, great World Cup, but he made a lot of mistakes for Villa. Agreed, he can go for 50 million though. Yeah, do you know what though? Sometimes I don't want to blame Villa for his mistakes. I don't know, bros. I have seen games where he just gets peppered, and it seems for every 4, and I do get what you're saying. For every 4 world-class saves, I have seen a little clanger in him at Aston Villa. But if this makes any sense, Arby, I wouldn't put it down to like crazy proportionate of mistakes where it's like real silly ones, like them bizarre goals. Like, yeah, he's got the odd mistake in him, but he doesn't let these sort of bizarre weirdo goals go in, if you know what I mean. He is reliable. He is consistent. Any goalkeeper can concede silly ass goals, but he's pretty consistent, bruv. And I reckon once again, possibly the club itself could up his level again. Without disrespecting Aston Villa again and not describing them so much as a stepping stone, but yeah, fuck them, stepping stone to something a lot bigger. He was never going to be trouble for the number one spot at Aston Villa. He's more than won the number one spot for Argentina. So I reckon there's a big move for him. I wouldn't be surprised if it's this summer, innit? And I wouldn't be surprised if Villa get the odd inquiry between January and the end of the season, whether it be from PSG, Barcelona. I'm trying to think which clubs have generally kind of got an unsettled goalkeeper. PSG have chopped and changed as well over the last few seasons. They had that kid that looked really promising, and then he pissed off to West Ham for about 10, 15 mil. He's their number 2 now behind Lucas Fabianski. They've had their dramas with goalkeepers. I don't know. I can see PSG or Barcelona, someone like that, bidding for Emi Martinez. Ramsdale has been good for us, though. Ramsdale's distribution is much better. Big for us. No, totally. And there's nothing, even though he does have a lot of, like, if you think Emi has rash moments, I think our boy himself has equally as many rash moments as Emi Martinez. But overall, everything combined, even his passion, even though sometimes, like, you need a lot more than passion to sort of win trophies and everything. But yeah, I do like Ramsdale. And I think he's at an age where he's still got a lot of improving to do. Some goalkeepers don't really peak to 28, 29, 30s, bro. So Ramsdale's got a few years. And if he's going to progressively get better, we've got one hell of a goalkeeper on our hands. I agree. He can maybe replace Szczesny at Juve. Good one. Didn't think of that. But then again, there's their alleged financial situation. There's people linking us and everyone with Dusan Vlahovic and Manuel Locatelli. Obviously, I think for Juventus's own peace of mind, they would like a bit of clarification over their own future. As far as I know it, kind of all their boards have kind of walked out, disappeared and left them. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying they won't have a lot of things already sorted and there won't be things getting lined up already. And I don't really love Juventus, so I don't really care. But I don't think there's going to be a fire sale. This isn't like a few years ago when they got done for that cheating and bribery and all that bullshit and then they got relegated out of Serie A. It's not as deep as that. They're probably going to get away with a few bits. That's hence why everyone resigned. Don't punish the club, punish us. But yeah, overall, like, there's not been much word on it since the board went out. So I'd say there's been a lot of shit in Italy swept under the carpet for one reason or another. Obviously, Juventus have been doing a few things dodgy over the last few years. I have no idea what. It is probably transfers somewhere along the line. But who knows? Funnily, I have seen something else. Southampton have been banned from buying people's academy players. Now, I don't know if it's anything to do with the 4 they got from Man City this summer. In fact, sorry, let me remix that. I do believe it's something to do with the 4 they got from Man City this summer. I know they took 4 academy players directly from them, and a couple of them are sort of in and around their first team now. Can't remember their names. Obviously, Levea, I know very well. Is it Adobe or something on the wing? There's a couple of them, but I think Southampton have kind of been banned from bending over people's academies. So I'm going to dig that one out and see if there's anything interesting in it. See if they actually done anything untoward, a little bit naughty. Why basically they banned from buying academy players? What? Because they're good at it, they're bad at it, they're annoying people. Has Man City or Chelsea or Liverpool called the Premier League police? I'm unsure, but I will find out. Cedric going Fulham apparently. Yeah, bros. And I don't know. Arsenal have actually been linked with a load of right-backs. Like, it's a panic, we need a right-back. There's Ivan Fasheda. We've actually even been linked with Tariq Lamptey again. There's Molina. There is Don Fries we've been linked with. And there's one more. Marlo Gusto, Leon right-back, 19 years old. Like, we've been linked with 5 different right-backs in the last 2 to 3 days. Feeling as a motherfucker, and Arteta really does like winding me up. I reckon we could sign a right-back in January. How's about that for taking the piss out of me? Like, it's all important. They've already got 50 million at right back, and we've got Tommy Yasu. Unless something's going to give. Because my money's on. When we play West Ham on the 26th of December, 50 million will still be at right back. Rob Holding will be centre back because Saliba ain't around. What do you think, guys? Do leave the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Who thinks the back 5 on Boxing Day will be? Ramsdale in goal. Right back, 50 million. Left back, I don't know who, because Zinni, again, didn't play today, and I have no idea why. And the guy that's made a glass himself, Scotland's finest, Tierney, for one reason or another, didn't play today. Why? When none of these guys went to a World Cup. So I take it both of them have got some sort of injury going on, because Zinni didn't go World Cup, Tierney didn't go World Cup, and both of them didn't play. But Saka, Martin, any plays today, etc., etc., etc. Guys, there's 1 hour and 20 minutes on this video. I have got at maximum 10 minutes left on this stream. Shouts out to all the real ones. Please begin the likes on the video and do be subscribing if we're new. We're linked to McAllister at Brighton. We certainly are, bros. But McAllister is one of the people that did sign a new contract from them. They've got a few players running out of contract in the summer. A couple of them are youth academy players, so that's probably not as much of a problem. Trossard is running out of contract. McAllister was running out of contract just before the World Cup. But just before he pissed off to the World Cup, I'm wondering, is he slightly regretting it? They must have offered him decent money, because obviously he was out of contract. He's 23 years old. He ain't stupid. He must have an agent. And his agent might have said, "Bruvs, you're going World Cup, blah, blah, blah." But he put pen to paper on another 3.5-year deal. With the half a year he had left, obviously he's got 4 years now officially to go at Brighton. The fee that I see us linked with him today, I don't think it... Listen, we've been linked with a £30 million move for a Brighton player. We got done over for 50 million for 50 million. Do you know what I mean? They took 50 million of us for our right back, 50 million. That is his new name, by the way, 50 million. Where's Nathan Miles? Southampton, bruv. He's at Southampton on loan, like we like to do it. Same as Pablo Mari. Enz Monza or something, loan. Do you know what I mean? Patino, loan. All our motherfuckers. Patino's the next one who's out of contract in the summer. Do you know what I mean? What's going on over here? Dave Peasant. Dave Peasant. Chelsea and Wimbledon. Made his name at Wimbledon. Went to Chelsea. I don't ever think he got an England cap. Maybe he wasn't good enough for England. But I'm sure even back then, if you was half decent or played 5-6 first division games in a row, this was lethal. I'm sure you'd have played for England somewhere along the line. But I'm sure Ben Besant didn't play for England. But he did play for Wimbledon. And he did play for Chelsea. Hour and 22 minutes. We have officially got 8 minutes left. Shouts out to all the real ones. Please begin the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I will, over the Christmas coming days, get the consistency back. I might find my way at the Emirates in the next few days, drop a video from the Emirates, or perhaps a live, just Christmas greetings from the Emirates. You know what I mean? Might even put on a Santa Claus hat and all sorts. But yeah, as in Arsenal news again today. Tierney, Zinni did not play against Luton. Don't really know why. I take it they've both got slight knocks. Let's hope one of them is available for West Ham. Ivan Fresenda, right back. Real Valladolid. He's been linked with Arsenal today. He's 18. Saliba will not be available versus West Ham. Hopefully versus Brighton, Saliba will be ready. McAllister, who has signed a new deal with Brighton, has been linked with Arsenal today. Simeone has kind of admitted that Felix could leave Atletico Madrid as soon as January, but reckons they'll keep their talent to at least the summer. Shaktar Donetsk want exactly £57 million for Mikhailo Mudrk. They have also confirmed Arsenal have made various inquiries. They have also confirmed Arsenal have yet to make a concrete bid for their talent. Cedric is set to for a Fulham switch. Well done. Congratulations. Ferran Torres is available for £30 million. That's a come get me plea, like Tammy Abraham begging to come back to the Premier League and a London club. Allow me, I don't want to know about it. Arsenal, as I've already said, still no Mikhailo Mudrk bid. PSG, I love Martinelli, but thankfully Martinelli looks to have already wrapped up a new contract at Arsenal. It should be a 5-year deal on £200,000 a week. Arsenal nil, Luton nil. Eddie Nketiah is officially done out here. He refuses to score goals. It comes like he doesn't even want to score goals no more. What do you blame now? Is it this is the way Arteta plays? Is it we don't play to his strengths? He isn't exactly 6'12", is he? Then you know what I mean? Like, what do you want to do? Start lamping the ball into you up high or something? Eddie, how do you want us to play, mate? Whichever way we do it, you don't score goals. You're not really a threat. You've scored 13 goals in your career. You are 23. You're going to be 24 soon, bro. Like, when are you actually going to wake up and score some goals? Like, double figures. Like, whoever said on this stream Eddie and Nketiah will get into double figures this season? You must be fucking mad. Sorry, you Eeks. I do believe you was one of them. Fucking double figures for Eddie Nketiah. Bro, what are you blazing? Do you know what I mean? Motherfuckers. Motherfucker. This guy can't even score a goal. Like, he's trying to emulate Jesus, but in a fucked up way. Like, if Jesus could go 10 without a game, my man is fully trying to go 12 without a game. He didn't score against no motherfucker in these friendlies we've played, meaningless or not. And now let's see when it comes into real action against West Ham, 26th of December. Brothers, we need to leave with sign a new contract. We need him back for West Ham. I don't really want to see Rob Holding in the team. These are the times Rob Holding will start making them catastrophic errors. Antonio will mug him or outmuscle him. Scamacca will pull off an Italian porco dio mi grande mi cazzo tactic, you know what I mean? Leave his cazzo in his hand for him and then score the goal, eh? I don't know. And I don't know. I'm viciously wound up. What can I say, real ones? I'm proper in my feelings today. I'm just thinking about the whole scenario. As I said, it isn't even one. It's two people I sort of talk regularly about Arsenal to. One or two of my people, I've got their pulse pretty much like me on the transfer gossip all around Europe. Like, and they're kind of like, Dan, some of your early predictions, you don't want a striker. You've pulled out for Danilo. It kind of seems that yeah, that's all pretty much happened. And this is the way Arsenal do their thing. Do you know what I mean? We're linked with everyone and usually sign nothing. I'm not sure if it's going to change this January. Considering it again, and I don't want to keep screaming 5 points clear, top of the table, blah, blah, blah. We may not be 5 points clear by the time we face Man City in February. I reckon we would have bollocksed it by then. If it's the current squad going forward and Eddie's still not scoring anything, we're not going to be top by the time February the 15th comes along. And Man City are going to come to the Emirates and proper spank us as well. Now, when I say spank us, 2-3 goals for Haaland, I'm not even thinking about the Saliba effect no more. There's only so much he can do. If we're going to offer nothing up front, and then Odegaard also starts captain fantastic. If he wants to start fucking around and going missing also, I can honestly just see it becoming calamitous. How calamitous? I don't even want to predict at this moment. Again, we're top of the table, 5 points clear. We all know it. We just shan't be there when it matters at the end of the season. We certainly won't be top of the table by 5 points. We might be 5 points behind Man City. That's a little bit more realistic. Do you know what I mean? And that's the kind of the way I see it at the moment. We've got no threat at the moment from the wings. Please God, Saka, as I say, Martinelli have to come back full of beans, full of energy. Because if they don't, you're relying on goals literally from Odegaard and a goalless Eddie Nketiah. I don't get it. Man's only on 40k a week and has been disrespected bare times. Exactly, bruvs. Do you know what I mean? And obviously he's got feelings, isn't it? Every time he sits on a team talk in the dressing room at half time, just imagine he's the lowest earner amongst every man in that changing room. Tell me one man that earns less than him. There's no one. He is the lowest paid first teamer. The only time he earns more money than any player at Arsenal, if it's that fucking Dubry on the bench or Matt Smith. They're the kind of people he earns more money than. Not even earns. He earns more money than them. Bro, City will beat us both games. We'll be lucky to finish top 4. Let's see, bros. I don't want to say we're going to drop out of the top 4. I reckon the last few weeks of the season, though, we'll start scraping around and piss balling around and half bottling it like last season. I reckon we'll drop from 1st to 2nd, pretty quickly to 3rd to 4th. Then we'll try and then sort our lives out. We'll go a few more games unbeaten, possibly back to 3rd, sit there, drop to 4th come the last game or 2 of the season, and then make us all sweat and panic whether we're going to make the top 4 or not. I reckon we are going to shave it one way or another. One way or another. Guys, 1 minute left of the stream. Shouts out to Lumberkamp, UE, Linda, Hank Yumi, Luco, Craig, all of the real ones in the stream. Absolutely blessings to all of you. Shouts out to Doc Cotton as well. Good evening and goodbye. I'm out of the building. We're getting ever so close to January now. But as I say, F January. People are actively in the market now. People are making moves. Literally, the only 2 teams that are not making moves as of yet is Arsenal and Liverpool. And I'm talking about teams that matter. When I say teams that matter, if no disrespect, I don't care if Aston Villa wants someone. Do you know what I mean? It's not really affecting our lives right now. they're not the team we've got to look over our shoulders at Aston Villa, with all respect. We've got to look at what Man City want to do. Man City say they want nothing, but they're planning a very big summer. I don't believe anything Man City say. If they say they want no one, I reckon they'll pop up with something before the end of January. Who knows? I reckon the people they really want, people like Saka, Bellingham, they're probably out of touch right about now. We'll take it as it comes, guys, over the next few months. As for Arsenal, I don't know. From far as everything I see, guys, just to close, my final Danny Boy AFC TV moment is we don't want a striker. We don't want a central midfielder. But we are looking at various wingers. I just don't get it, people. On that note, though, peace out, my brothers and sisters. Please be getting a big, massive like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I'll be back at my normal time tomorrow of 10 p.m. And I'll be snooping around for any daytime business as well. So who knows? Look out for 2 streams tomorrow, but I wouldn't bet better with it. But yeah, because obviously I'm going to go into overdrive from Christmas again. And once the Premier League fixtures do resume on the 26th of December, we'll be up and running. It will pretty much be a game every 3 days. You know what I mean? For a little while, we're going to have Europa League. We're going to have FA Cup. And the Premier League games will come thick and fast at us now that Qatar 2022 is all over, done and dusted. I wonder what happens to all them stadiums now. They're just going to knock them down and like put a park there or something. They are rich, isn't it? I wonder what's going to happen to all them stadiums in Qatar. Interesting, but definitely not a moment to think about it now. Guys, peace out. Good night. Please hit likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new, and I will see you tomorrow, guys. Peace out. God bless Arsenal, and God bless all you guys. Respect. Good night.